Hey everybody, Terrible Shoes here again. Today we're going to review a couple of Pokemon products I actually bought off of the Wish app. If you've never used it, it's really fun. I'd suggest you check it out. It's mostly bootleg Chinese stuff, cheap product, but I've always enjoyed that kind of stuff. So I grabbed a couple of Pokemon plushies over the last couple of months just to just to see how they were. And I'm going to show off a couple of them now. Let me show you this one right here. Got a Mew. It's a Pokédoll Mew. Let me just zoom out a little bit. This Pokédoll Mew. It's actually pretty good for what I would assume is a knockoff. It cost me only like $2-3. It even got like the tag on it and everything. It looks pretty official. Here's a better example just to prove it's bootleg. Here's an Eevee I got off there. Collar's detached. Can actually take it off. Take it off if you really wanted to. Yeah, look at that. Otherwise, also has the tag. Looks pretty good otherwise though. Also, this only costs about $3, I think. It took forever to get here though. I want to say it took over a month to ship to me, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. This was from the same seller. It's a Lapras, no tag. Look at this. Literally upon it coming. Come on, focus. It's very poorly sewn together. Another $2-3 product, but if you're getting this for a kid, or just getting it as a little gift for somebody to throw in a gift bag, it's not awful. And I guess if you're like me, one of those guys who doesn't want to pay $30 for a Pokédoll at the Pokemon Center, it's also pretty good. Here's a Snorlax. This one actually looks almost 100% official, tag and all. Because if the one at the Nintendo World in New York looks identical to this, almost like it's as if this one. I feel like some of these that they sell on these apps, they're not bootlegs, so to say. They're just factory defects that I have a theory are bulked out to these Chinese companies to sell dirt cheap. And that's why some of these look really good, and some of these look really bad. There's one that looks pretty official. The Umbreon one, ears are a little, little floppy. They're not really even either. So also you can notice there's a little effects on the eyes here. That actually didn't start happening until a couple days after I had it. I have to cut these off. It actually doesn't even stand up properly, which really sucks. Again, it was only like $2. But here are the ones that are actually pretty good now. These were a gift from my girlfriend. These the cosplay Pikachu. She got them. They were about $7-8 each, and these actually look and feel official. And this is why I said before what I did about how I feel like some of these are factory defects that just get bulked out to these companies. Because this one looks and feels like an official Pokemon product. But didn't come from the Nintendo World itself or a Pokemon Center. Like, you look at this, it's like you almost can't tell the difference. Cloak comes off. I also have these ones. These were also gifts. More cosplay Pikachus. There's actually a lot of defects on one of these. I'll show you in a sec. Like with this one in particular, you'll notice Pikachu's face kind of comes out. Got like a little curve there for his little nose. But on this one, he actually doesn't. His face is concaved in. And then on this one, there's a little bit of stuffing up here to kind of give it some depth. But on this one, there isn't. Which is also, again, why I feel like these could potentially be just factory defects that were bulked out. Or, who knows, I could be completely wrong and they're just straight up bootlegs. Either way, they look great, feel like the real thing, and I really have nothing really negative to say about these particular ones. This one, on the other hand, is pure garbage. I got this. It's a lump. It's literally a lump, the fire. It's not good. There's no tags on it. You know, the mouth is missewn. Cyndaquil is actually one of my favorite starters, too. But, yeah, I also have a few figures and things I've bought off there. Blatantly bootleg. But, like, comparing these right here to an official Pokédoll, this is actually from Nintendo World in New York. Like, some of them have the same tag. Quality is bar none on this one. You know, everything is stitched to perfection pretty much. No error on it, which is why I think some of these might be factory errors that were just bulked out. But that's all I really have today. I just wanted to show off a few things. I have a bunch of other Wish stuff I'd actually like to review on the channel. So if you could comment, give me some ideas for new videos, anyone who's watching out there. And subscribe to me too if you could. That helps a lot. And thanks anyone who watches. Thanks for tuning in.